Good Saturday morning. Is there anybody in here? Well, we can listen to the birds chirp or the puppies play. Someone chat and let me know you're here. There's Veruca. Salty salt. I'm not going to be on long. I never am. Good morning. I guess you can hear me? It's going to be a beautiful day here, so I'm going to get some real vitamin D instead of in pill form. Hey, blank slate. So, I want to talk a little bit about what I heard last night. You know, it's really none of my business. People going at each other and all that shit. Whatever. It's not my business. Hey, pearls. But there's things being said, and some of them are hurtful. But yeah, you can probably just laugh them off. And some of them are just downright lies. So I had a procedure done yesterday, so I wasn't feeling good. So I laid down and I fell asleep to TNTs. And it must have been in the very beginning of it because when I woke up this morning, that's what was on my. You went fishing already? Hey, Bolo. My brother and sister in law are fishing right now. They left yesterday. And my best friend and her man are camping. But of course, I have Maggie. And, when you take on a dog, you take on the responsibility of going where she can go and where she can't go. Water's too cold for her to get into. Plus, when my brother's fishing, he has a fishing boat, not the pontoon. And when he's fishing, he's fishing. Got a few bass and a couple perch. Good for you, Salty. I'm sure they probably catfished last night and they're probably looking for striper today, but I don't know if it's too early in the year for striper or not. I'm not a fisherman. Hey, Mander. Now, back to last night. Okay, now, first of all, I want to set something straight. Smokey P. I don't know why you would get on FOD's panel and say that I really went at you hard with the word, hey, hey, with the word junkie, because Smokey, I've never called you a junkie, ever. Hold on, believe it or not, they're playing. Hey, stop it. As a matter of fact, I defended you when 180 put up that community post and called you a junkie. Now, you text me all the time wanting to be friends, wanting to bury the hatchet. We don't have a hatchet to bury because I don't have a problem with you. Right, Bolo. But I'm not going to let you get up on a panel and just blatantly lie. I have never, ever called you a junkie. And I'm sick of you saying it. But yet you text me all the time, wanting to be friends and telling me how you don't feel like you're part of the community anymore. You know, stop it. Sorry, guys. It's morning time. They're playing rough. But you got to remember, Smokey, that my son's an addict, and I can see right through the bullshit. And lying is one of the number one traits of an addict. And I don't know why you feel the need to lie on me. But this is going to be my one and done. You don't need to text me. You don't need to do any of that. What I need you to do is to put out proof that I ever called you a junkie. Instead, I defended you. I went up against 180 and the rest of your so-called friends when they put up a community post calling you a junkie. I don't like the word junkie. I've said it before and I'll say it again. People are not junk. People are not junk. My son is not junk. Smokey, you are not junk. So I don't know of all the people in the community, and you know my history with an addict, that you would want to get up on a screen. And I know when you're using, when you're not, Smokey. I'm not stupid. Have I kept my distance from you? Yeah, I have. Because I had my hands full with my own son. And if I ever thought that you were truly ready to get help, I would do anything in my power to help you. I don't know what that would be. Morning, Sarah. Hey, hey, hey. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put these dogs up. So that was just the first thing I heard that rubbed me the wrong way. Smokey, it's not true. I've never called you a junkie. I don't use that word because it breaks my heart. It hurts my heart to hear that word. So I never did it. If you have proof that I did it, yes, FOD was live. Hey, Denise. Saint. Hello, Ratty. Sarah. So now I'm going to move on to something else. Morning, Sweet Pea. And I'm going to move on to something else. German lady. You going at Trisha and Steph and whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I probably wouldn't have carried on for 2 years over somebody saying that I have a dick or that I wear a mask. Trust me, I just had a procedure yesterday that proves I don't have a dick. And I don't even wear makeup half the time, much less a mask. But if I know in my heart of hearts that it's not true, I would probably just let it go. Hey, honey, famous bunch. But whatever, you choose not to let it go. You want to go back and forth with Trisha and stuff. That's your business. But you have got to quit saying that Trisha's son sold Sarah, God rest her soul, the drugs that killed her. You have got to quit saying that. That is not true. I know for a fact I was one of the few that had exclusive uh, to every ounce of the police call. She says it all the time. Lola, don't eat that. It has stickers on it. No, don't eat that. It has stickers. And I'm so sick of Sarah being brought up anyways. Not that we should forget her, because I'll never forget Sarah. But what a target you put on somebody's back when I mean, I don't know about you, German lady, but here in the United States, people are convicted of murder for that, for selling dope to somebody, and then they end up passing away from it. Stop that. Go at Trisha, go at Steph, do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But you got to stop saying that. It's just not right. I mean, you all standing up there screaming. Trisha, you got to quit screaming like that. You're going to have a freaking stroke. But you all standing up there screaming at each other and carry on. I don't care. I'm asleep when you're doing it. But when I wake up the next morning and I listen to it, some of the shit that is said, it's just so low. Why does it have to be that fucking low? And it's a lie. Yes, of course, Fod sat up there giggling. Because Fod doesn't have the balls to say what German lady says, even though it's disgusting. Fod co-signs every bit of that. Night, Ratty. And like I said, I'm not going to get in the middle of their arguments. I don't care. I don't care if she does wear a mask. I don't care if she doesn't wear a mask. I don't care if she does have a penis. I don't care if she doesn't have a penis. I don't care. But you have got to quit saying that one thing. That is somebody's son, somebody's grandson. You can't lay that on him. And you don't have proof of it. So for you to sit up there and say you've got proof of this, and you don't, German lady. Let Sarah go. I mean, she is one of the many that didn't shake it, that didn't get rid of it. But you can't put her death on somebody else. You can't do that. Good morning, Unfiltered. I mean, you can sit up, everybody, all sides can sit up and say whatever they want, as far as you're ugly or you're this or you don't have no teeth or you're this or you're that. I don't give a shit. But to wake up and see Smokey P go up on a panel and manipulate that panel, as usual, Smokey, and to say that I tortured you or whatever your words were, that I really came at you with the word junkie, when I don't even use that word. And then you're texting me behind the scenes, always telling me what a great person I am. Pick one, Smoke. But if you're going to say, that's just part of the disease, Sarah. That's why I don't pay no attention to him. I don't go into his live streams because lying is just a part of the disease. Trust me. I know. But Smokey, if you're going to say that I did that to you, then put out the proof. Because if you really believe that I did that to you, I wouldn't see why you would be constantly reaching out to me in text messages. I would think you would just write me off as a uncaring, cold ass bitch. But I defended you, Smokey. And I had a lot of people come at me because of it. telling me it was none of my business that they were your friends, that community post was put up to wake you up. Exactly, full on hypocrisy. That's exactly how it went down. But yet, Smokey gets up on panel after panel after panel and says, I went at him with the word junkie. I never did that. We may have had our disagreements, but it never led to me calling him a junkie. Smokey, if you're serious about getting sober, then I'm rooting for you, dude. I'm rooting for anybody that wants to shake those demons and get back to living a normal, clean, healthy life. But I just don't use that word. Now, I did say one time in a live, bring your junkie ass over here. But I didn't mean it as in uh, drug abuse. I meant it as in this junky ass car, or this, kind of like when people say Yankee, this what is it, janky? Yes, you did, Smokey. You did talk about me. You don't even remember. Go back and watch Fod's stream, Smokey. See, he just texted me and said he didn't talk about me. Did anybody watch Fod's? Did anybody see Smokey get up there and say that Tracy has gone at him with the word junkie? Am I imagining this? Please don't make me sit through Fod's again. Thank you, Sarah. So Smokey just texted me and said, I didn't say anything about you. Yes, you did, Smokey. Thanks, Mel D. I know I wasn't imagining it. I mean, I did skip through the live because I didn't want to sit through the whole thing. Because the last thing I want to do is to encourage Fod. But I just got a text. You heard it ding. And it was Smokey saying he didn't talk about me. Yes, you did. And it's a lie. And it's a lie that hits close to my heart. If it was just a regular old lie, then I would just let you run with it. And again, I'm asking you, German lady, to please quit saying that about Trisha's son, Trisha, and Sarah, because it's not true. And if Sarah was alive today, she would tell you it's not true. So stop it. Hey, Polka Dot. I'm glad I go to bed at night. I'm glad I fall asleep before all the fuck shit happens. Because if not, I'd be right there in the middle of it. And I don't want to be. I'd love for GL to name the panels of friends who have supported her, who has gone live to defend her. Yeah, I don't hear many people defending German Lady. The one panel of friends I thought she had laughed their asses off when Hondo was singing German dude, German dude. But I don't even care about who's friends with her and who's not. It makes me know, never mind. I don't care. It's the lies that are told on here who could, hey, Nunya, that could actually hurt somebody. I mean, if you want to say I have a dick, say I have a dick. I don't care. I know I don't. You know, if you want to say I don't have any teeth, say I don't have any teeth. I know I do. But spreading lies like that about Trisha's son, man, don't go there. And you don't have proof of it. So to sit up there and say that you have proof that Trisha's son sold Sarah the drugs that ultimately took her life, that is a lie, German lady. A hurtful, hurtful lie. Right, the teeth insult is so overplayed now. I know. Hell, we have people that go live on here that don't even bother to put their teeth in. And hey, that's their business. And if people want to rag on it, that's their business too. And if German lady wants to drag me from here to hell, that's her business too. But I'm pointing out the fact that you're lying, German lady. You are flat out lying. And it's a hurtful, hurtful lie. You know, Sarah has family on here. Trisha has family on here. Stop it. And the thing about it, German lady, is it could really get you into some deep shit by saying something like that. It could start a whirlwind. No, it's always about looks, Nunya Biz. But it could start a whirlwind of trouble by saying something like that. What if Dip's family, who's on here, took that seriously? What if it caused problems between Dip's family and Trisha and Trisha's family? Stop it. People go to prison here in the United States for that. Just stop. It's not funny. It's not true. And hurtful lies like that have to stop. Like I said, stupid shit you want to lie about, I don't give a fuck. And for the people in there supporting that, I don't get it. I don't get it. Especially when you claim to have no problem with any of the people that they're attacking. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit in a live stream, you know, where somebody I considered a friend. I can't sit in a live stream when Wendy V's being attacked or, you know, any of you guys. So I don't understand that whole supporting. Did someone leave the struggle bus door open again? I don't understand this place. I really don't. I don't get it. To make up such vicious lies about people. And I'm not talking just stupid lies. Please take the squeak toy somewhere else, you guys. Please. Good. Hopefully they stay out of my room with it. It's supposed to be a beautiful day here. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I just, like I said, I woke up, I skipped through it because I don't want to listen to all that bullshit. But when I saw Smokey was on panel and I heard what he said, it's just a hurtful lie, Smokey, that you keep continuing with. And the lie that you're telling, German lady, is actually illegal. You are accusing this young man of committing a crime. And then to say that you have proof of it, no, you don't. No, you don't. And to constantly be bringing Sarah up and what happened to her, it's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. Some people had beef when Sarah left the world. Some people were good with Sarah. But leave her alone, man. She has family on here. They don't want to hear that shit every time. I mean, her daughter goes into chats. And every time she clicks on, she does not want to hear this shit. I'm not going to stand up here and scream and holler and carry on like a banshee. I'm not going to do it. And I'm sorry if the word banshee is politically incorrect because I don't know anymore what's correct and what's not. You know, nothing's like it used to be. I don't get the shooting so low. I mean, shooting so low that you're actually committing a crime by accusing someone of being of a crime. Them razzing you over dicks and mask and all of that stuff. Yeah, I don't join in that. I don't join in it. But that's not a crime. What some people do on here, German lady, is. I agree. If she has proof, why doesn't she show it? Since she dislikes Trisha so much. Because it's not true, Sweet Pea. And a young man who's not even on YouTube to be drug into this. I don't know Trisha's son, but I do know he's not on YouTube. And to be accused of such a horrendous thing with somebody screaming from clear across the freaking world that they have proof of this. It's wrong. It's criminal. It's not just YouTube bullshit going at somebody's looks or whatever. It's not that. It's criminal. And it needs to stop. Come on, guys. Go somewhere else and play. Right up in the middle of my bed. I go outside, they come outside. I come inside, they come inside. I just hope that people learn boundaries. And there are boundaries. There are boundaries. They don't love me. They're pests. They're four-legged pests. Especially first thing in the morning. They haven't seen each other all night. All right, good. I got the toy, and I'm going to throw it down the hallway. But I plan on getting out and getting some sunshine, even if it means sitting on my patio. Yes, my brother's going to allow me to come out of the basement to sit on the patio. See, that's the kind of thing I'm saying, To say I live in my brother's basement and I know my brother doesn't even have a basement, that's the kind of shit you can laugh about. But you can't laugh about somebody being accused of committing a true crime. And you can't laugh about Smokey P getting on a panel and blatantly lying, knowing that the community knows exactly how it went down. That doesn't help your cause, Smokey. Read your 12 steps, bud. Well, he's a nice brother. I mean, he is a nice brother, but he's moody sometimes. And he's getting ready to retire. So one of us is going to have to go become a Walmart greeter because we can't. He mentioned in a chat a few nights ago that he's struggling with his sobriety. He said he's been sober. Yeah, killer looks. I know he's struggling. I can look at him and tell when Smokey P is struggling. I just know. Like I said, I've had a son who's no, and I don't want him to cause harm to himself. I want him to get to the place where he's so sick and tired of being sick and tired. But I don't want him to be up there telling blatant lies and then behind the scenes texting me wanting to be my friend. I'll be your friend, Smokey. I just won't put up with the lies. Something blank slate because there ain't no way we're going to be able to stay cooped up. You know, I don't put up with my son's lies, which My son has been sober now since November. Thank God. But I'm always the one sitting around waiting for the other shoe to drop because I know how addiction works. It's recovery is a lifestyle. Right, Denise. It's a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle that you gotta want to live. You gotta want it more than you want anything on this earth. You can't allow anything. When it comes to recovery, you have to be selfish. It has to take precedence over anything in your life. We spend our whole lives teaching our children not to be selfish. I don't know, blank slate. Well, hell, here at our Walmart, they don't even have checkout people. It's all self checkout. They should pay us. Right, Bolo. But we teach our kids their whole lives not to be selfish. But then once they become an addict, then we have to reprogram them and make them understand that selfishness is the only way they're going to stay sober. Either way, Smokey, I know you're listening. You text me. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll be your friend, but I won't defend your lies. Yes, it is heartbreaking, Killer Looks. I think he cares about me too, but I think he gets up on panel and he talks shit just like addicts do. And it hurts. It hurts knowing that I stuck up for Smokey just to be told that I attacked him. It hurts. So I'm done with it, Smoke. I'm over it. I hope there comes a day when you can admit that that's not true, but that's not your top priority. Making amends with the people that you've hurt, it's down the road. It's a step, but it's down the road. And it's one step at a time, and it's one day at a time. And for some people, it's 1 hour at a time. And if you get that hour under your belt, give yourself a check mark. You know, when my son stays sober for 4 months and then goes back to using, I still give him credit for the 4 months. He doesn't lose that in my book. But German lady, back to you. I really hope and pray that you quit spreading that lie about Trisha and her son. And Trisha, quit screaming like that. I heard the end of it. You sound crazy. Quit screaming like that. You're gonna have a heart attack. You got grandbabies now. You need to take care of. This place is not worth getting up here and screaming like that. It's not worth it. Hey, it's just not. Stop it. Hold on. And I don't have all the answers. If I had all the answers, my life would have been a lot different. But I do know you got to want it. You got to want it more than you want anything. And you got to want it for yourself. You can't want it for your child. You can't want it for your mother. You can't want it for, you got to want it for yourself. These dogs are driving me crazy. On the weekends, hey, Ginger Locks, hope you're feeling better. On the weekends, my niece's dog comes to visit, and it's just fucking nuts. I don't know. German lady made her come back after being totally humiliated on Jenny Jin Jin's panel. I actually felt sorry for her. But then she comes back and she goes to, of all people, FOD. And the thing she was spewing was just out of control. And this place is just not worth putting you in that frame of mind. I didn't listen to anything, Ash. I had tests at the hospital and I didn't feel good and I fell asleep too. No, she was on FOD's panel. The last time German lady was on Jenny Jin Jin's panel is when Hondo got caught singing that song in the background. German dude, German dude. And they all laughed and thought it was funny, which it was. I mean, it was funny in the fact that Hondo came back and tried to cover it up. But those are her friends, and they all laughed about it. And I actually felt sorry for her. So she took a break after that. Now she's back. And who does she run to? FOD. Good Lord. Good golly molly. I don't know that he does dislike her. I think he was just being stupid. And he got caught because he didn't hit his mic. But I mean, I felt sorry for her, but Jenny Jin Jin and the rest of the panel didn't. They just wanted a shit show. They wanted German lady to come back and attack Hondo, her good friend Hondo. Don't even get me started on that crowd over there. To me, that's Skid Row squares. Thanks, Killer Looks. Thank you. So, really, I'm going to jump off here because, like I said, it's a beautiful morning. I'm going to try to get some real vitamin D today because I'm so pale. Uh, I just, the going back and forth and the going back and forth and calling people fat and calling people ugly and saying they don't have no teeth and this and that and this and that. Okay, whatever. Whatever. You know, I used to let it get me bent out of shape. I don't anymore. The old hernia thing used to bother me. It doesn't anymore. By all means, everybody have a dancing hernia. Have one on me. I have learned to laugh at myself on here. I've learned to laugh at others, especially the ones that I don't respect. But the lie about Trisha's son has got to stop. It's dangerous territory, German lady, that you're dancing in. Sure, get out if you can, because it's a beautiful morning. All right, guys, I'm going to jump. I came live to say what I have to say. And what I have to say is please let Sarah rest. Please let Sarah rest. That goes for Tropical Gal, all of them. Please let her rest. Please don't defend her. Please don't offend her memory. Just let her be. That's all I ask. I don't join in the bullshit. I don't, I'm not in the chats where, she wears a mask, she has a dick. I don't care. You don't hear me saying that stuff. So I'm asking politely that you let Sarah rest and quit spreading such a vicious rumor about Trisha's son. And with that, I'm going to enjoy my day. And I hope you all do too. So I will see you all around the tubes. Thanks for the Cash App, Killer Looks. Bye, guys.